Hey guys, I'm Ben Kanute, and welcome to my training camp powered by Today's Plan.
So, Ben, 2017 was an incredible year for you. You had multiple podiums. You had second at Ironman 70.3 Worlds. You won Island House, and you had an incredible end of the year. But some people are saying 2018 has been even better. What do you think the big difference is?
2017 was definitely a breakout year for me. It was the first year working with Jim Vance, my coach, and this year I think we've just kind of progressed that relationship a little bit and added a little bit different training and training tools, and just that progressive build and the consistency between the 2 years I think has helped me be able to build into 2018 and have some consistency with the wins. And I've had a few more opportunities to race for a win and a podium this year, so on paper that helps it look a little bit better as well.
Yeah, so you said you switched around, so now you're working with Jim Vance. You moved to Today's Plan for your training and communication platform.
So Today's Plan is is a training database, and it's Jim Vance is very data oriented and helps use that to build confidence. And so in using products like bike power meters, Stride, the running power meter, and all sorts of different metrics that Today's Plan can help compile, including like subjective metrics as well. He helps build a training plan that fits me, and we're able to monitor fatigue and kind of my mental state going throughout it to maximize the workload. So Today's Plan has been a great platform for us to build on that, and it has quite a few points that both Jim and I really like.
So what do you like most about Today's Plan?
I like the customizability. That's a word, right? I like the customizability of Today's Plan. I find like I can create my dashboard however I like, and you can look at it really kind of a big picture, which I like to do, and just kind of look at progress over many months or many weeks and kind of take a picture of what's going on and look at a few data points. Or you can dive way in and start looking at some really technical stuff like leg spring stiffness and how that correlates with power or pace or anything like that. And most of the in-depth analytics goes and falls on the shoulders of Jim. So having a platform for him to do that on is really important for me. And then being able to kind of take a look at the bigger picture and have a consistent place to go and check my workouts, check my progress has been really great for me.
So we saw you using a jump rope in the run training video. Is that some plyometrics that Jim has you using to loosen up your legs, your calf muscles?
Yeah, the jump rope is just one tool we've kind of used to help try and improve leg spring stiffness and power, and we've done different sorts of things like box jumps or even other plyometric drills.
What has run power been doing for your training?
Run power has added another metric, and it's another device kind of to track how my training is going. And I mean, Jim has kind of written the book on training with run power, so it really helps to have somebody like him oversee it. And for me, it's kind of an affirmation of effort, and gives me a different metric to look at if we're doing something like running uphill for a long period of time, or running on different terrain, or just to be able to go back and check and gauge effort or kind of pace over various different workouts. And one of the things that I always mention when asked about this is pacing for the half Ironman. The first, not going out too hard is pretty crucial, and some of the halves that I've done have been particularly hilly, so being able to monitor watts that way and gauge my effort has been extremely useful.
So what are you most excited about at Ironman 70.3 Worlds?
There's a lot to be excited about for half Ironman Worlds this year. It's a world championship, so that's always fun. Taper is always great too, but I think the field this year is going to be pretty incredible. There's some great athletes lining up, and it's going to make for a fast, hard race right from the get-go, which I think kind of lends to my strengths rather than weaknesses. And yeah, I think it might be a bit of a grind out there the whole time, but that's what I like.
So what did you think was the hardest workout you did leading up to Ironman Worlds?
Let's see, hardest workout. I have to say probably the 4x30 minute bike, followed by a transition run with 4x8 minutes at half Ironman pace. Though we did some variations on that as well, but always that sort of workout where you're simulating half Ironman pace on the bike and the run is really challenging, and it's a long day.
Yeah. Well, you looked fast in your training. What do you think your schedule is going to look like after Ironman 70.3 Worlds?
Yeah, so I have a few things lined up. Going to do the Beijing International Triathlon, and then hopefully after that I have the Super League races, which I'm looking to qualify here for, within a week.
Well, that's awesome. Best of luck to go kill it at Ironman 70.3 Worlds.
The higher the level of goals you have as an athlete, the more precise your training needs to be. Ben and I use today's plan to be precise in training. You can get a free trial at todaysplan.com.au.